Good afternoon everybody, Camp Biker here, just on my way back home from the office, and I thought I'd do a follow-up to my last video, maybe last but one, depends whether I insert a random clippage in between, but a follow-up to the video that I actually recorded this morning, which was my first impressions of the Drift Ghost S. And I said this morning that I was a little bit disappointed in a few areas, mainly to do with the way the camera was put together, but also with the charging and that kind of thing. But I also said that if the image quality was good enough, all would be forgiven. Now I've had a look at the video that I recorded this morning, and that will now have been up on YouTube for you all to see. And the quality, certainly before YouTube has had a chance to mangle it, it seems very, very good. Certainly a lot better than the HD, and it does appear to have let me get the higher camera angle for a much better framed picture, and it also looks wonderful at 60 frames per second, but obviously YouTube doesn't play that, so that'll be gone. But it should help me with slow motion. It should make the slow motion pictures much better. But it should help me with slow motion. It should make the slow motion pictures much better. But it should help me with slow motion. More frames to play with. Now the only reason I can't say for sure that the picture is better is that this morning, the same as this afternoon or this evening almost now, it's 20 past 5 now. The weather's just been, well, just grey. So I haven't got that bright sky that I had when I was doing the angle checks on the HD. And I found with the HD that if you had the exposure set to 0, which is what this camera is set to at the moment, that's kind of the standard. Doesn't mean 0 as in no exposure, it just means the normal. The sky would be massively overexposed and would just go white. So you'd have to turn the exposure down so that didn't happen. And then you ended up in the situation where the camera was constantly trying to update for the different brightnesses as you went, under bridges, past trees, and that would blow out the road sometimes, the sky a lot. Sometimes the road would go really dark if the sky was really bright, and it was hard to get that angle that I wanted. Now the pictures I got from this morning don't seem to have that problem, and hopefully that will continue. And with a bright sky, I'll still be able to keep this framing, because I do like this framing. So if the pictures I did this morning, the horizon is kind of in the middle-ish of the video, whereas on the HD ones, to get the colours to look reasonable, the horizon was really high up. So hopefully this is going to be the way I keep it, and it's going to be nice for the colours even on nice sunny days. Thank you. We shall see. But certainly on the picture, on the Ghost, on my second impressions of the Drift Ghost S, I'm happy. Quality seems good for the videos, quality sounds okay for the sound, and this is my first attempt to get the sound right, so I might be playing with it a bit more yet. So yeah, I'm generally very happy. So yeah, overall, very pleased now. Hopefully I'll get the battery problem sorted out. I've recharged the camera again today after this morning's video, and it recharged very quickly when plugged into my computer. So maybe it is the Apple charger that's causing the problem. And I say the waterproofing bit, well, I think, as I said before, a bit of homemade rubber gasket and an O-ring around the microphone should sort that out. So yeah, pretty pleased. Whether it's worth the £300 that it cost, I don't know. That, I say, we'll have to see when we get the decent pictures or decent weather and some nice blue skies, but I remain hopeful. So that's my second thoughts. Thank you all for watching. Ride safe, and I shall talk to you all again soon.